Wow, I actually did.
Okay,
A strange
that
reunion.
jetpack is easy to
Huh,
fly.
that was a
Use the left
pain.
analog stick to aim and steer, and press the square button to fire its rockets. Sly! Behind you!
Sly
Clockwork.
Cooper, you have escaped my gas chamber and destroyed my death ray. Remarkable. You Coopers always find a way to beat me.
Always? So that was you in the background of all those old pictures in the Thievius Raccoonus. How old are you?
Perfection has no age.
What? You're immortal?
Revenge is the prime ingredient in the fountain of youth. I've kept myself alive for hundreds of years with a steady diet of jealousy and hate, awaiting the day when I would finally eclipse your family's thieving reputation.
Sly! My missiles don't hurt him but seem to create holes in his armor. Shoot into the gaps I create!
Alright. Here we go, the final boss battle. Okay. Just gotta avoid his fire until Carmelita helps me out. Oh boy. Oh my gosh.
My skills are superior. You can't dodge me forever.
Oh no! Oh boy, here we go. Here we go again. Yeah. So I gotta avoid
My
this.
intellect is refined. My experience is greater.
This is a bit tricky because his wings could cover up the spots, or they could be his wings and he'll just move them. Alright, so here we go. Alright, I got him! Nice! And into the lava he goes.
Nice shooting, Sly!
Woo!
You got him! Wow, that's one tough.
Yeah, that's not as
I
easy.
don't get it. You're so familiar with my family. You must have known my father had a son. If you hated the Coopers so much, why did you let me live when you stole the Thievius Raccoonus?
Because I wanted to show the world that without your precious book, the Cooper line was nothing.
Ah, well, there's where you're wrong.
Huh.
The Thievius Raccoonus doesn't create great thieves. It takes great thieves to create the Thievius Raccoonus.
Enough, Sly Cooper. It ends here. I will finish you like I finished your father. Then the Cooper line will be erased, and the only master thief will be Clockwork.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
My skills are superior.
Oh. Whoa, man. Whoa! What in the world was that? Oh, I gotta restart the whole thing again. Oh, man. Okay, so it's like this, huh? So if I don't know what to do on the second phase, I have to restart the first phase all over again. Great! That's wonderful. Oh, that's such a great concept. Great idea. I'm not trying to hate on whoever designed that. That's just not something I'm a fan of. It's not a bad design. It's just a design that frustrates me. What in the world? Did his wing hit me? Wow.
You're the weakest Cooper I've yet encountered.
Oh, man. It's like you know what to do. You just sometimes make one mistake and you gotta start all over again. I'm just not a fan of that whole concept. Oh! He was firing at me and I wasn't paying attention to his where he was firing. Great. Oh well. Oh, I got a horseshoe. That's good.
You're the weakest Cooper I've yet encountered.
Huh.
You can't dodge me forever. My intellect is refined. My experience is greater.
Oh, I did it again. Where I'm trying to hit where Carmelita hit, that wing, and it's just so hard to hit because he keeps flapping the wing. Well, I've already used my horseshoe, so I really could have. I really wanted to have it for this phase, since I messed up the first time. Alright, here we go again. Let's see what I have to do here. Oh! I guess you have to be like right in the center of that ring to avoid it, to avoid it hitting you. So you can't even be on the outside. You have to be like right in the center of the ring. Is what I'm guessing. Alright. There we go. Alright, here we go again. This is so tricky because they come at you so fast. You have to try and figure out where exactly.
Clockwork's attack pattern. Fly through the center of the ring charges to avoid their radial blast.
Thanks, Bentley.
My intellect is refined. My experience is greater.
Oh my goodness. Whoa, whoa. Holy moly. Ah! You have to, like, move fast. Then hit that. Okay. So it's 3, 4. And try and hit that again. Okay. Hurt that wing. Good. Alright. Doing pretty well now. Yeah, I got the other
You
wing.
cannot escape me, Cooper Raccoon.
We'll see about that, Clockwork. Like, who said anything about escaping? This is for my father. This is... You killed my father. And no, I know you are not my father. Another Star Wars reference. Hey!
Now's your only chance, Sly! You've got to get to his head and destroy it before his auto reconstructs.
I am.
Oh boy, here we go.
7.
Oh, come on.
Flowers.
What?
Never.
What was I supposed to do there? And I have to restart the whole fight again. Wow. I'm telling you, I am not a fan of whoever made this particular design choice. I do not like this. You mess up when you get to the final phase. Guess what? You gotta restart the whole thing all over again. Alright. Still have the horseshoe. Now that we've gotten to phase 2. Once you know about flying through the center of the rings, it's actually not that hard. In some ways, this phase is actually a little easier than phase 1. As long as you see the rings, you get right to it. You can go right through the center. It's actually pretty easy, actually. Okay. There we go. Alright. Here. Got that. There. Alright. 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 on. Come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Here we go, another try at this. That actually went pretty fast now. Once you pretty much get a feel for it, know exactly what to do, it's actually can do it pretty fast.
Blue 7. Flowers.
Alright.
Never. Lava Team.
Oh!
Together. I will live.
Oh no, I didn't see exactly what the lasers were. Ah, here we go again. Sorry if this is getting a bit boring to you guys. I was hoping I could get through this a little faster than this, but...
My intellect is refined. My experience is greater.
Alright, here we go. Back to phase 2.
You're the weakest Cooper I've yet encountered.
Uh-huh. How dare you talk about my father like that?
You can't dodge me forever.
Oh yeah? How much you want to bet on that? Alright.
You cannot
Almost done.
escape me, Cooper Raccoon.
Alright, here we go. Final phase again. One more time. I gotta avoid those electrical surges that are coming my way.
I am. Blue 7. Flowers.
What the heck is he talking about?
Never.
He's like malfunctioning.
Lava Team. Lay.
Oh boy.
Feet together.
Here we go.
I will live. Redirect energy.
Time to finish you off!
You will never
Yes!
be with me.
Yes! Finally!
It took some tricky maneuvering, but
Woo!
I managed to snatch that last piece of the Thievius Raccoonus from Clockwork's
Wow.
club. I had taken down each member of the Fiendish Five: Raleigh, Mugshot, Ms. Ruby, the Panda King, and finally Clockwork.
Oh
I'd
no,
beaten
he
them all
didn't.
one by one and reclaimed my birthright.
Nice.
Of course, there was no way I could have gotten here without the help of my pals. I know this hasn't been easy for them, yet they stuck with me through it all.
The three amigos.
Murray, boy, it took a lot of guts for him to get out in the field with me. I know he was scared, but he's got more heart than anyone I've ever known. And thank goodness for Bentley. Without his expertise, I'd have never found my way off that rooftop in
What the
Paris.
heck was? What was the, an Asian
Guy
guy's
couldn't ask
face
for
on
a
that
better
computer
gang of
for?
friends. Who could ever forget the lovely Carmelita?
Yes.
Looks like we're not going to be friends anymore.
What about that?
Now that
Murray.
Clockwork's death ray is out of commission. We're back to playing cops and robbers.
What about that head start?
I thought for sure she was going to slap the handcuffs on me right then and there. But instead, she was true to her word and gave me that 10-second head start.
Nice.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
He ain't
5,
running.
4, 3, 2.
Stare down.
once.
Yeah! There we go. Smitten. Ah, he cuffed her.
I felt bad leaving her
Gotta
stranded
run!
on a giant rock, but I knew it wouldn't be long before we'd see each other again.
Alright. And that, my friends, is Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, which of course was brought to you, as you can see, by Sucker Punch. It's the first, of course it was the very first entry. It was pretty much the game that was meant to introduce the character and the universe that they are in. So, as you see, the voice actors, Kevin Miller, absolutely great. Matt was these guys as well. The funny thing about Carmelita is that they actually keep changing her voice in the future in each game. Pretty much, it's kind of a running joke with the series at this point. But yeah, it was I will say there are a couple of things about this game I was not a fan of. I didn't like the whole if you get hit once, that's it, you're dead. And you have to restart the whole thing all over again. You guys saw it in just this part alone. I had to restart that whole boss battle right from the beginning a few times. Now, fortunately, it's not that long. It's only those 3 phases. And once you know what to do, it's actually pretty fast and easy. But it's just one of those things, it becomes a bit of a pain where if you get to a certain pretty far and there's no checkpoint, if you die, you then have to do the whole thing all over again. And that just becomes a bit frustrating. But other than that, I mean, the gameplay was fun. The whole thing of having to hunt down the bottles to get the upgrades. I can perfectly understand why this was a huge hit on the PlayStation 2 back in the day, but this was actually not the game that really took the series where it is today. It was really the next game, Sly Cooper 2 Band of Thieves, that really put Sly on the map. And as you can see here, we may not have seen the last of the evil Clockwork. Murray.
I hate to tell you this, Sly, but the Thievius Raccoonus isn't fully restored. You're gonna have to go back and unlock all the vaults to find the pages you're missing.
Yep.
There is some good news, though. A friend of mine in Japan just sent me this really cool movie. And guess what? It's all about us.
Huh.
いやー危なかった。ま、カルマリータちゃんには悪いけど、今回も俺様たちの勝ちだ。このデータファイルがあれば、父ちゃんの敵が。A
Japanese trailer about the
あれは
game.
まだ俺が子供の頃だ。よく父ちゃ
Alright,
んの
let's
膝
skip
の上だ。
this because I'm not sure if it may get hit with a copyright notice or not. So, well, now that we've beaten him, so yeah, it takes us back here. So now we can actually go back and get this vault. So, usually this would probably be the final part of the playthrough because we beat the final boss, you saw the credits. But I'm actually going to make another part where I go back to this level here and get that final vault so I can be able to know what that is. And it'll probably get me the last trophy that I need. I think maybe if I get this, I might end up getting the platinum. I'm not sure. But we'll see. It's the last vault I have to get since there was no vaults or whatever here. But yeah, that was yeah. So to finish up what I was saying about the game, it's a nice way to introduce the characters and the world. Where the story, there's really it's kind of an interesting part of the story about the whole thing about Clockwork being jealous of the Cooper clan and wanting to get revenge on the Coopers. But there's definitely more to the story, and that becomes evident in the future, in the next 2 games, Sly Cooper 2 Band of Thieves, which is really the game that puts Sly Cooper and the Sly Cooper franchise on the map as a great video game franchise, especially as a PlayStation exclusive. So I would say definitely stay tuned for that. That's going to be a game that I'm definitely looking forward to, where it introduced some things that became really relevant in the franchise that made Sly Cooper one of fantastic video game franchise. So definitely stay tuned for that. But stay tuned because this playthrough is not quite over yet. There's one more part left where I go and try and get this vault. It's probably going to be a very short part, but at least we'll see what happens when I get that final vault, since you can only get it once you beat the game. So stay tuned for that.